All right, well, are we recording? Because I was going to say before we get started into the video. Actually, wait, is it recording?
Just say what you're gonna say, bro.
Before we get into the video, shout out to today's sponsor, Manscaped. All right, so if you guys are tired of cheap trimmers that tug, nick, or just die on you, Manscaped has you covered. Hold up. Make
Bro, you can't even
their
do his ad
lawnmower
right,
trimmer.
bro. He can't
It's
even do his
designed-
ad right. Don't sponsor this man, guys. Wait till he gets his
disclaimer.
shit together.
This is an unofficial sponsorship.
It's
He's
just a
just
shout
dick
out.
riding
It's
it.
just a shout out.
What's up, everybody? Scorpypoo here with my two amazing friends.
Wait, who are you pointing to?
Bro, I'm HydraRex. It don't matter. I'm HydraRex. What's up,
I was putting
everybody?
a Hydra. And
Oh, Inspire Noir 14.
yeah, we're Nitride, baby. We're back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Stranger Things final season. Because the last episode just came out yesterday.
Yes, sir.
We all watched it. I watched it yesterday. Hydra and Spider watched it tonight, right?
I
think
finished
it's on
it
the morning.
today. I finished it today in the morning. I started it last night. And Spider is the only one out of all of us that saw it in a theater.
Dude, it was
Literally
insane.
like a couple hours ago, right?
Yeah, like an hour and a half at this point, yeah.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
crazy.
There's a lot I want to talk about.
All right,
And not just the finale, but as a whole season. And
before we start, I just want to
Yeah.
I just want the audience to know Scorpy, can you please pull up the notes for us that you have on on this?
Yeah, I got you. Let me turn off the
Just so we know what we're in for.
let me turn off the back.
God damn.
I got a lot to say. So
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first up, I want to say this as Stranger Things as a whole. After every season, so many things just gets glossed over. It's nothing. It's not a plot hole thing, but it's just like they just leave a bunch of loose ends. And like I have some examples here, like Dustin's girlfriend. Again, it doesn't matter too much.
Ooh, what was
Where
your
the fuck-
name?
Susie.
Susie.
Yeah.
You're right. Never
you go.
spoken of
That's
again.
right.
The bats.
Oh, yeah.
Upside down.
Oh, you
True.
know what?
Where'd they go?
Before we get any more into this, spoilers for all of Stranger Things,
that's true.
including season 5. So don't watch this video if you're not caught up.
Yeah.
We are, like we said in the intro, we're fully caught up. This is about the finale and everything. So just this is your last your last spoiler warning. Sorry, Scorpy, continue.
Yeah. Also, if you clicked on this video and didn't watch it and got spoiled, that's on you. But
100%.
Another thing, the vines, like season 4
Yeah.
of Stranger Things had so many of this thing, right? Like, oh, upside down is really dangerous. We have to avoid the vines, the bats.
Mm-hmm.
Season 5, they just go in and out.
Where they go?
In and out, get a fucking double. Like what is happening? You know what I mean?
Is
And
it-
another example. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it just me, or does anyone else feel like Nancy became an action hero, kind of out like left
Yeah.
field?
Yeah.
Like-
I mean,
Yeah.
she's always been the one to like take charge with the guns.
Yeah, but I feel
But
like
she was
the
like-
jump was like from here
Uh-huh.
to like here. If that makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
No, she's
Yeah.
like literally going
Like,
head to head against like the
with
military,
Hopper.
dude.
Like with Hopper
Yeah.
in there, right? And that don't make sense.
Yeah, no.
Got out of the
Yeah.
fucking like truck and just went.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
There's a little bit of standardization, I can't lie.
That's
oh yeah,
how
like
okay. Let's talk about the
Um,
whole season. Just like spoiler alert, in my opinion.
I feel like the upside down was also not very well thought out. In my opinion, like the
Mm.
wormhole thing was cool, but like the Demogorgons, like actual powers are so confusing. Like
You mean the mind flayer? But yeah.
like in season 4, there's a Demogorgon in Russia.
Mhm.
Why is he there?
There's a gate in Russia, is there not?
But why didn't he just go back? Why did he stay?
He could.
Oh yeah, like why he can just like open a portal? Because I know they did that in like season 5, episode 4.
They do it
I
in
think.
season 1. You know, it's not like Demogorgon wasn't ever able to do that.
I guess the hive mind just said fuck it and leave it there.
My theory is that he was too far from the hive mind. Like how Will can't tap into the hive mind, like that Demogorgon might have got trapped, went too far.
That makes sense.
Right? But still, like it was kind of random for me. Although that's like season. What is that? Season 4.
Another thing is, I don't like the durability of all these monsters. Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's very inconsistent.
Exactly, like you can
Very inconsistent.
like Nancy's mom can just use a fucking bottle to kill one, but
dude,
the military going rapid fire rounds doesn't do shit.
Yeah, no, literally, it's so
every single fight with Demogorgon, we see the Demogorgon jumping around, right? They don't hesitate, nothing, right? They just start destroying people. As soon as it comes to our main cast, they go, like, why are you slowing down now? Like, what?
Exactly.
And like, even if it's like, if it's Vecna, toying with them, like, even like, I mean, I feel like with what's her name? What's the Wheeler's mom? Karen Wheeler and Ted, like, should have fucking been able to go ape shit, at the very least. If he wanted to, they weren't like relevant characters to Vecna, so Vecna should have just let the Demogorgon completely
down Wheeler.
Not
and there's
Ted,
no way
obviously.
that Ted, I can kind of stretch my imagination to see him being just like knocked out. The Demogorgon never paid attention to him. Yeah, sure, maybe he has a concussion or he's in a coma for a while. Sure, I can accept that. Fucking Karen getting like slashed in her throat, all over here, bleeding out. God knows how long it takes to get to an ambulance at a hospital in time, and she's miraculously alive with her vocal cords still intact after a year. Are you kidding me?
In episode 6, you know how she comes out and like she can't talk, right? And all of a sudden, episode 7, she was talking. Like she just casually talked to Mike. I was like,
it wasn't that casual. She had like a little rasp to her, but I know what you're saying.
Still though, like,
and nobody went to go check on Ted.
He can stay home. Bro, season 5 has so many like character plot holes, or just like where they go. Just like.
My thing with Stranger Things is I think they have really good plot points. Like they know what they want to do. They just don't know how to get there. And it's just kind of like, let's just get there. Let's just do this to get there. That's what it feels like to me most of the time.
But like making it shit up as they go?
Yeah. And like I think a lot of the character interactions carry Stranger Things. You know what I mean? Like Dustin and Steve.
Oh yeah, Dustin and Steve, definitely. That was really nice.
Anyways, another thing that they glossed over last thing is the Russian guys, the helicopter driver from season 4, the other really cool guy that, escaped the prison with Hopper and Argyle. Like, again, I don't mind to just, have a headcanon of, Argyle probably went back to California. Yeah, like.
That's gotta be racist, bro.
But I wish there was some, like throwaway line just telling us what happened to them or something.
Yeah, true.
They were cool.
Would you rather have a throwaway line or nothing though? Because I feel like a throwaway line would be like, okay, like give us more.
I mean, if it's for a minor character, I think it's okay to have a throwaway line. Yeah, if it's like no one important.
Okay, what about for Susie? Example for season 5.
Yeah, I wish Dustin just said something about like maybe they could have even joked about it, like. Dustin was dogging on Lucas's Max relationship or whatever, and Lucas says, "Oh, you and Susie broke up or something." Like, some they put in a joke, like they could incorporate it in a way. Like I don't know. They're writing a show, write about it. Like I don't know. Man.
I think to your point, Scorpy, is that they have great like story points they want to tell, but they just never fall through with them. They get to the point they want to get to, and they're like, "All right, that's it. Move on."
Yeah,
it's like, bro.
Every season except season 1 felt very underwhelming every single time for me. Like it's not bad. It's just always felt like they had this image in their head, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and I guess they couldn't fully capture it. I don't know. Maybe they feel like they captured it, but for me, every season feels underwhelming. Season 4's ending was sick though.
That's true. Yeah,
Season
season
4
4 did it nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, man. It just they didn't. Ironically, given each episode's like what, an hour long, like they didn't have time or didn't make time to kind of flesh the world out or and fill in any blanks when they definitely could have.
Yeah. And
Sucks.
me bringing up like Dustin's girlfriend and stuff, it's like if that was the only thing that happened, I probably won't have an issue with it. But it just happens way too often. That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
It just these little details that they add, right? Get us kind of invested in it, and it doesn't do much with it. If it was just one thing, I wouldn't really care if it was just Dustin's girlfriend, but it's a bunch of those things, like the military, for example. They do this with the military a lot. They did it in the finale. Like,
Oh yeah,
Elle died, and all of a sudden they don't care about Hopper killing a bunch of military guys. Like, come on.
yeah, or just harassing the other kids.
Yeah.
Like, how do they get out? Like, I mean, I guess it's like I know after the time jump, it's not occupied anymore. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Like it just okay, cool. We skipped time, and now there's just no more military threat. That's done.
Yeah. They don't have to spoon, I don't have to be spoon fed about like every detail. Just give some implications. Like it's like you're leaving us to fill in the gap too many times, which it bothers me sometimes.
Yeah.
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 And yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, what more do you got?
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I was gonna meme about it, but like, especially in this season, right? The fucking plans that they do. This is Vecna, and this is Will.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, man. Get out of here. Like, they did it every single episode. I swear to God. Every plan.
Yeah. And it was very Disney. Very child.
I noticed a lot too. This is very like Marvel-y, but like maybe actually, yeah, I feel like there was every episode there was, or even maybe multiple times per episode. I feel like there's a scene where it's like, guys, you're gonna want to see this, I swear that happened in the finale too.
It's
like
so Robin.
And I mean, it's definitely Robin too, but I'm just like, yo, like we know. I mean, even at the very least, you could just be like a, like gesture. You don't have to be like, guys,
yeah,
check this out, or guys,
everything
is that over there,
Bro,
yeah,
so funny.
It's like, bro, okay.
I always viewed Stranger Things as like it's the anime of like Americans. It's like every anime has kid protagonists with like creatures and outlandish things and very
our kids aren't kids anymore. They're clearly adults.
Yeah, clearly.
Dude, yeah. I can tell with like Lucas and Will, like they definitely had like stubble, like they had to keep shaving every day, dude.
Yes, bro.
Also,
Millie Bobby Brown's forehead doesn't fucking move, bro. Her Botox, bro. Like,
dude, especially dude, it literally looked like she was doing that like every episode, dude.
Yes, bro. Like she's trying to have a most of a beat with Hopper. I'm like, girl, move your forehead, bro. It's not moving, dog. Like, she has a single tear, and I'm like, your face doesn't like crunch up or nothing.
Yeah, it's like, come on, we're supposed to believe these are high school graduates, like.
Yes.
Like when she went into like the mind of like Mike to tell him like I'm sacrificing myself.
Do you guys want to get into like Pacifics for season 5 per se of like
finale stuff?
Yeah, like name like just all of season 5. Like we can talk about the finale, but like just like overall we're cons for the season, like what you really you didn't like.
Let me check.
Oh yeah.
Oh, after learning about how like Vecna got his powers and how Elle got her powers,
I have something about that too. Continue.
Allie's power makes no sense. Where the fuck did her power come from?
I think it makes sense a little bit.
But where did her power
they hinted at it a little bit. You know how like
it's because I think Vecna, all the powers the kids have, Vecna has as well, with some extent. But like it's just like a part of it, and I think Vecna gets into your mind to make you see stuff, right? Like Will's already said,
kind of like how Callie does.
Yeah, and like Will's already say like he's made me see like my greatest fear. Like he showed Derek like his parents dying, right? That's just like an extent of what Callie can do, basically. But it's
Right.
just that.
But Vecna can't do that in the real world. It's
He
only
did.
like in the because she puts them in trance mode and then does it, right?
But he didn't
Yeah.
put Hopper in a trance. Remember, like in the lab when like
Yeah,
Hopper was like
yeah,
in
he-
the real physical
yeah,
world,
he was
and
just
he
he was
he
just
showed
in the
him,
upside down. Yeah,
11 dead, him even though he wasn't
His
physically
was
there.
bad. I really-
his daughter too.
Yep.
He got into his mind.
That's true. So okay, yeah, you're right. So Callie's technically just getting into people's minds instead of creating projections. That
So
makes sense.
I guess it's a mix of both. I mean, maybe not Callie per se, but like Vecna, like he got into his mind to see all that and then projected it, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and
That's
then
true.
and he
Vecna did do
he
that.
also made him think that he killed L. You know, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, that was crazy. That was a
Yeah.
crazy moment.
It was. I thought.
Yeah.
Bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Do anyone else have any like
Well,
issues?
you-
Because
you
I
ha-
have an issue.
You had something about Callie, right?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you were like, oh, I have something too.
Oh, that girl's fucking useless. We didn't need her this season. Get the fuck out of here. I did not need her, like at all. To the plot.
The way she died,
I hated
shot?
everything about her in part 2. Like literally, bro. I hate everything about it. It just didn't.
I think that's
nothing.
the one example of like them actually like revisiting something, but that was like largely ignored, but not doing it well.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it was.
You know
it was
what?
one of those loose ends, right?
it was-
Again,
Yeah.
it was one of those.
It
loose
was
ends.
like the worst loose end they could have brought back, bro. No one gave a
Literally
fuck
the
about
lowest rated
8,
episode
bro. Like,
until episode 7 of season 5,
Yeah.
no one cared.
which was
But
yeah. I didn't like that it really felt like there was no stakes this season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
there was
how
a lot
I
of
felt.
baits.
that's how I felt. I
Right.
felt me personally. I felt underwhelmed the whole.
Mm.
Not the whole season, but definitely the last 4 episodes. The first, just especially because the first 4 episodes built up this like Infinity War Endgame type of shit, and then it just never delivered. And then my main issue I have with the Russell brothers is they can't commit to shit.
Duffer Brothers.
Oh,
right?
sorry. Yeah, the Duffer brothers. Sorry. The Duffer brothers is they can't commit to shit, bro. Kill off your characters. It's fine,
Facts.
bro. Get over it. You wanted to kill off Steve in that moment. We all know you did. Do it, bro. Like, move Jonathan and Steve's moment up, like, to something else, and then kill him off again. Like, bro, like, I feel like at least we should have got at least 3 for sure deaths. I thought when L died, I was like, all right, that's at least 1 died. That's at least 1 confirmed character died. I was like, you know what? It's a happy ending minus that. I guess that's okay. Mike's hurt. Hopper's gonna be hurt. Like everyone's gonna be affected. I guess that's
No, they all
predicted.
moved on like hella fast.
And then,
Everyone else except for like Mike.
And then come to find out 10 minutes later, she's still fucking alive. Bro,
No, that one I feel like I think that one they definitely left it up to like audience interpretation.
Yeah.
I don't think
Because
so.
like all
I
I mean I definitely think they show it visually to be like, oh hey,
this
is like you guys can like be happy now, but at the same time they said it was it's just what he thinks. That way, I don't know. I feel like the characters are coping.
I
but
think
it's
that
up to
was really
interpretation.
smart. I think writing wise that was really smart because like
but like just knowing that like the evidence from like 5 seasons, like I just don't think like
right.
No, but here's I mean I agree.
The evidence supports
Callie
the
died
theory.
long before she could cast that projection.
Right.
I think 11's dead. I think she is. We don't, and I feel like that definitely kind of is to the episode's detriment. Like it removes the stake, so to speak. But like, just specifically focusing on that, I do think 11's dead.
I mean, I you guys know my point of view, guys. I'm always that point of view. Like I don't really like. I think we have too many happy endings in media. Okay, like I think the villain needs to win every now and then just to help the story out. Like every story gets boosted once the hero loses, and then we actually see them lose, right? Like in like Infinity War. Why is Infinity War so great? Thanos wins at the end. Like at the end of the day, he won. You know, and then that brings us to Endgame. It made it so much more exciting for Endgame, and like I'm trying to think of other examples, but that's my point. There's just so little where
maybe Empire Strikes Back. How it ends with like a victory for the Empire, and then they come back for Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, and, like it just gets you so excited because it's like, where do we go from here? You know, like it gets you like, how do we come back from here?
Yeah.
And it's just, and in my opinion, for finales for TV shows, it's the same thing where it's like we've been with these characters for X amount of time. It's like your one run, like if their story's coming to an end naturally, like in their story, don't be like, I like that character, so I'm not gonna do it. Like it's a tease. Like I don't like that. Like just rip the band-aid off. Like do like Game of Thrones. Oh, you like, spoiler for the Game of Thrones, it's been like how many years? If you like Robert, like he's dead. You like his son, he's dead. Like every main character, no one was safe in Game of Thrones. Like no one was safe. So like that's why that TV show did so well too. So I just think
until the last season.
Yeah, but that's because that's because of Star Wars. So I blame Star Wars. But it's just
you have a good point. Like, and they try to do that whole like, oh, the villain winning in season 4 at the end of season 4.
Yeah.
And then season 5 starts with a flash forward, and it's like
nope.
Oh my god, yeah.
yeah. It doesn't matter. It's
literally
a
band-aid over that like moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't feel like actually Avengers is a great example for this, because Avengers is something similar where it's like, oh, there's a time skip, right? After Infinity War Endgame, but we could really see the consequences of Avengers losing in Infinity War.
Yes.
The vibes were down, bro. You know what I mean?
No one was happy, bro.
Yeah. In fucking Stranger Things season 5, you start off with Robin going, I'm gonna play this music for you, babe. And then come on. There was no like stakes from the beginning, and it was just like so underwhelming.
Not one.
Yeah.
It just, like I said, I really liked the first 4 episodes just because I feel like they set up, like I said, Infinity War wise, they set it up pretty well. It got me excited. Now, for me personally, it's been a while. For me, it took me a while to watch season 4 to season 5, so I don't really remember as much as you guys are saying, like the cliffhanger and stuff. So it didn't bother me as much, but that's only because I'm not coming off of memory season 4 and stuff that much. But if that is the case, I would be mad too. But like, I really liked the first 4 episodes. Except for the fact that my favorite character gets sidelined like a bitch, bro. Mike doesn't do shit this season.
Oh,
bro.
dude, yeah.
He's all speeches. Oh my god, it sucks. How you go from the
low-key, like up until the finale, he didn't even show much emotion. Like he's kind of like this the whole time.
Yes,
Like,
I feel like
that was so accurate.
I feel like a lot of their characters are like that too. They just get sidelined. Like
he was really good in the last episode though, like the last scene.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's Mike, bro.
He actually showed emotion,
They give him the spotlight. He's gonna perform. He's that guy. But like, he didn't do anything else.
Yeah.
His best look. His best scene, as you guys put it, is that last scene. His next best scene, in my opinion, is all the way season 4 where he's guiding the kids away from in that action-packed scene. Yeah. That's 4 episodes away from each other. That's crazy.
That's true. No, that makes sense.
And like, speaking of like favorite characters, like Dustin and Steve was like my favorite.
Yeah, right? Definitely.
This season I hate it.
I think Dustin's character arc is cool. The fact that he's going through this whole thing because of Eddie's death, but the fact that it had to happen in the last season, and that was 90% of the Dustin that we got, was kind of disappointing for me. I don't mind the character arc, but I wish we got more of happy Dustin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me too.
Look at my notes as well.
I feel like Steve was kind of not bitched around, but pushed around this season. As in, like, he was used for other people's plot lines, not really his own. So like when we got his ending of like being a teacher and stuff, or not teacher but like a coach and stuff, all I really gathered was like he likes hanging out with like teaching kids, like hanging out with kids, like guiding them. But like that's it, I felt kind of bad because from season 2 to 3 he was definitely like an all-star character. And like definitely 4 as well, but like he shined in the earlier seasons. But like
he's always been that babysitter, right? I think they even say in the show that he's the babysitter.
But I feel like his role, even in those other seasons, like he has his own story arc. If that
he had moments too.
I feel like in this arc, it's like, oh, let's make him and Dustin mad. Dustin has a good reason to be mad, but like the only reason Steve's mad is because he's kind of jealous of Eddie, if that makes sense. Which isn't really, I don't really think a good reason, but like that, you know. And then also, him and Jonathan are having turmoil, but it's because Jonathan and Nancy are going through trouble, and Jonathan's blaming him. You know, but it's like, okay,
Yeah,
so
he was
what?
looking just rage
like,
baiting.
Yeah.
Jonathan the whole time.
everyone was dogging on
Exactly.
Steve.
So
And to be fair,
it's like, what's Steve doing this season? Just and otherwise he's just like, I'm a chill guy, you know, like
yeah. And to be fair, like the way I saw like Dustin's treatment towards Steve was he was taking it out on Steve.
100%.
And that's why Steve was really upset. And what Steve said was very right about Eddie. Just saying.
No, he Dustin was also taking out himself. Like, yes, Steve was called him point, but he's like, you went looking for that fight. Like everyone, like
No, he did. Yeah,
like you 100% looking for it. Right? Don't like cheat and lie about it. But like, I'm here for you. We're friends. But like, you're literally shutting me out. But to be fair, his friend or role model dies, so I get that. But it's like, to Steve's point, it's like, I told you guys not to be heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was so harsh, but he was.
No, it's true. He was spitting because like Eddie definitely wanted his like hero, not a coward moment, and he got it, but like it wasn't necessary, you know.
Yeah, no, it was very heroic and amazing, but it's like, dog. Yeah, we got one more season. Just wait.
Yeah.
One thing I was confused was in season 4 they wanted to kill 11, right? Like the military. Sorry, the military wanted to kill 11, right?
Yeah.
And then there was this whole switcheroo in season 5 that no, they don't want to kill Elle, they just want to capture her.
The only reason I would say that would make sense, which I don't think it does, is because whoever's in charge of this particular branch of the military has different agenda.
Okay,
that makes sense.
Dr. K, right?
Dr. K, like she wants Elle for research purposes. That's her main thing. Like she's like, I want to capture her for research and everything. We learn why for her blood, but before it's just we want to eliminate it for all past like mistakes. Basically, she's a military threat, you know. So that's why. But like, and also the military don't communicate with each other. Like you say military, but it's like 500 branches. Like you know.
That's true. Yeah, for the regular military, probably has no idea about this whole operation.
Exactly.
But see, I feel like that brings us back to the point of like, yeah, we don't have to be spoon-fed, but also like kind of give us like a little bit of context clues or information, just a little bit of communication, like so that way we don't.
Like,
it goes from us just figuring out the pieces and putting them together from something that's already there, just hidden, to now it's just we kind of have to write their story for them.
Exactly.
And before we stray too far from like the topic about like people dying in the show, me going into Stranger Things season 5, I thought Will was gonna die. Especially after him being able to siphon Vecna's power, because he's in the hive mind. He's right next to the mind flare and Vecna in the last fight, but he's not taking any damage when Elle's fighting Vecna.
Like he was taking damage for like Vecna's memories, but the minute they're there in the lair, even when Vecna's like stabbed through the heart, like he doesn't die. You know, he gets decapitated later. He doesn't feel like he didn't fall to the floor. I think he's just standing there, like
he was hurt when. What's it called? The Demogorgon was getting hurt. So, which made me very confused about how his power actually works, because he's connected to the hive mind and he, crumbles the fucking Demogorgon. Wouldn't that hurt himself? Like, I don't know. Like,
oh yeah, true.
It's kind of like a double-edged sword in my opinion, but I guess it's not.
Plot armor. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
like,
man. Like, right? Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
I think the only way I can think about is that Will's power, being a sorcerer, is he's basically Vecna when he's close enough to Vecna, basically. Yeah. But like to the hive mind, basically. But it's only through the eyes of like the Vecna and like what he like very limited basically for what he can do. And in those things. Actually, I don't even know, man. It doesn't make sense because like he can kill 3 like Demogorgons at once, and then he can hurt Vecna twice, and then not feel damage. But like I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I really thought Will was gonna sacrifice himself to like massively damage Vecna and Mind Flayer, so Elle has the opportunity to kill them like fully. and like L doesn't know that like Will sacrifice like on the side, right? Joyce probably would know,
I
but
thought the final fight would be totally different. If I'm being
same,
honest,
same.
like
It was like a kaiju fight.
Like before we move on, I just want to say, like, I want to move on, but I just want to say is that like good for like people dying topic? Because I kind of want to move on to final.
Yeah, go for it.
Because like in my opinion, I thought this was clearly where we were heading, and like we like the only way to really take on an opponent this strong is you have to hit them in all three spots at once. So you have to like L and Mike, or not Mike, Will have to attack him in his mind together with Kai or Kay, whatever her fucking name is. Well,
Holly?
yeah, with Hopper and Nancy and everyone else working in the real world to try to stop this thing. Kind of like, but they did it separately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like they would have to be done at the same time to
Right.
make it like work, to make it more
Yeah.
even. Because then we're like, if Vecna gets hit, it affects the hive mind, so it make it easier. It makes sense for Lucas with the fucking slingshot to hit that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Also, Mike and Lucas was on lock with that fucking water balloon and the fucking.
Oh, yeah,
Yes!
that was so funny.
give them action role last season too. Oh my god! Like,
Also, is it just me? The telekinesis power in Stranger Things is so underutilized, in my opinion.
Yes.
Every fight is just
Oh, yeah.
like I feel like they could have done much cooler things with it.
and I feel like they made Vecna so scary until he comes across the main cast, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Well, he didn't run a single like at all this season.
Why does dude? Every time Max, Holly, or all the kids are running, why don't he just use his powers?
Oh, yeah, he just do his little tentacle thing
He's
to
already-
like
he's
grab.
already-
His telekinesis, bro. Like,
he's
Oh,
already
that too, yeah.
he's already
You know what I
shown
mean?
he's already shown he can use them in that world too. He does it
Yeah.
before, but it's just like at most
true, he just
convenient
walks
times
there.
he's just like, I'm coming to get you. Blueface
He's like,
song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
You better not get
I'm
into
gonna
that
get
cave.
you.
even though I can just stop you, you better not get into that cave. Like, come on, man. Like,
No, yeah. I think Nancy and Jonathan should have died. Speaking of like deaths too, like they should have died.
that scene,
That's
bro.
another one.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Like, I don't have anything wrong with the scene besides that. Like, I feel like it was very. I don't get where
It
people
was
come from. I feel like it was very
so
obvious
wrong.
that. I feel like it was very obvious that they were breaking up because that's
I
been a
think that
huge
was
point of
obvious.
contention
Yeah.
online. Like everyone's like, no, wait, what? And there's no way they broke up. Does it seem like they were rekindling? No, it seemed like it was a mutual, friendly breakup. But
No,
they
he
definitely
asked her-
should have died.
He asked her to unmarry him, of course.
Yeah, like that's not. Yeah.
Proposal.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't like it when you're high. I don't like it when you're drunk. I don't like it when this. I don't like it when this. Why do we do this? I don't know. Why are we still together? Because we have to.
Trauma.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. They literally
exactly.
basically admitted it was just trauma bond.
So, and then people are like, "Oh my god, they broke up."
Unproposal
shit.
was a fucking weird
know.
shit, though. I don't know why they had to make it so weirdly delivered.
They're trying to make a cheesy scene for everything. Like, just kill them, bro. Like, that's just another thing. That's just another thing, bro.
Also, what is
there's
that
no way.
gooey thing? I don't think
Was it like wax? Yeah.
like
I don't even know.
Is that? I guess like it's the matter, but like it doesn't explain because like we see as in like scenes before, we see them walking through this thing. Obviously, it went off before, right? That's why before, like it's already.
I have something to say after that.
Okay,
Afterwards.
so like we see all these like military guys like stuck in it and all this. It doesn't make sense to me that it's gone off before, reached to the level they are in. But then they're that far and they do it like they do the same thing basically, cause it, and it's only up there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. And speaking about the whole that matter thing, Dr. Brenner's notes in the Upside Down, how is that even possible? Because Upside Down was created when L opened the gate, right? Like it connected, made the whole wormhole.
Yeah.
So how did Dr. Brenner make those notes before that happened? Because everything in the Upside Down is made when that gate opened.
No, I thought it was when Will disappeared, which they never explained. But
that's when 11 opened it.
No, I thought she did like way before.
But I thought Elle opened it.
It was like
way before, but the same day that Will would like it was all been the same day, just years apart, right?
What do you mean?
Well, November 6th, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always been
Yeah.
November 6th, but
Which I don't think they ever explained like the meaning of that date.
Yeah, they didn't.
to
Maybe you have to watch the
That's another
players.
thing.
I think the meaning of that date is it's just coincidence. I think it's the day that L opened the portal, right? And then it's the day that Vecna came back because it's like an anniversary for him. But when he comes back, he takes Will. That makes it the day that he takes Will, right? That makes it the start of all of this. So I think it's just kind of coincidence that but for Vecna it's not because it's like it's intentional now. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, but like I still feel like if everything inside of the Upside Down is created when the portal was open, regardless of when what's it called? How could there be notes about it inside of it?
I guess to their point is that the Upside Down always exists, right? Because it's the plane in between worlds, and it's just the tunnel to get there is what L made. And when L made that tunnel, it's like stop in time per se, but only in Hawkins. That's why it's only in Hawkins per se, because it's like in that day she stopped it and created the official like breach the highway, whatever. And I guess from that day, if Dr. Brittle, he must have just traveled, no? Like, that's the only way, unless he written notes about, like, parallel universes and stuff before. That's the only way. Like, it's like, this is all theoretical, and that just happened to be right.
Well,
I see what you mean. It was like his theories.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, but I'm pretty sure in season 4, like around the end, they realized that everything in the Upside Down was like fixed to that specific date of Will's disappearance, which was long after L created the Upside Down, or like banished
Wasn't it like
Henry.
Wasn't it?
Because that's when Nancy was able to go into her room, but it was like years back.
Yeah. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean. Like, how are those notes there if he couldn't? If the way to get into the Upside Down wasn't even available.
Yeah. See, that's another plot hole. Then. Yeah.
But what like Hydra said kind of makes sense where those notes are theories that he had.
Right. This like theoretical thing, right? So it's like, and he was working. Yeah, he's working on. So it's not until it's happened that he would be like, it works.
Rather than it was a research of what was there, it was just a theory. Yeah, I think that actually
makes sense.
If it was actually that,
all they need is a throwaway line to make it make sense. Hey man, are those his theory notes? Yeah. I guess so, man. Like,
maybe Dustin does say it's a theory or something. I don't know. Maybe I should pay attention more.
Another thing that I kind of expected and kind of bummed that we didn't get to see, which I really thought we would, because I thought there would be great times, especially for Holly, is one, Holly as a character. Let me just give a small rant. This is Hydra's small rant about Holly. We do not give a fuck about Holly. I'm sorry, I do not care. Season 5 tried to make her important, and I will give them credit. The last 2 episodes, they kind of had me, but literally up like the first 4 episodes or 6 episodes before that, I didn't really care that much. When she got taken, I was like, why is she taken? Why, like, Holly of all characters, who the fuck is this girl? Like, we don't care.
Yeah.
And then her story with Max, the only reason I care is because we got Max scenes again. And even then I'm like, why is it Holly? I'm just confused. Why is it this girl? And then it hit me. It hit me that, like everyone else, why does Vecna want this? Kids, we finally get the answer. These kids have protection-laden powers that Vecna's harnessing to make himself stronger so he can draw the world closer, right? That's the explanation they give. So, in my mind, I'm thinking all these kids are literally unawakened elves or unawakened like L siblings, right? Like just like them, right? Like that's what literally what he's saying. Like these kids have powers. It's latent powers that he's just tapping into and controlling basically because they're kids and it's easier. So that he can use them to be stronger to bring the world together. That was literally their explanation of why he needs the kids, right? So I'm thinking this whole time maybe we'll have this epic moment. Especially I thought we had like 3 times we can get this with Holly. Is that Holly awakens her powers. wherever they are, if even it's not that strong, she just awakens them. So then she can have that character arc of becoming Holly the Brave or whatever, which she still does. So I'm not saying I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like, in my mind, they set this up where it's like these kids have a chance to have powers. 3 times, like Max, like Holly had to lead these kids, and then Holly went to face Vecna, right? And she made the whole thing about this whole time. What do? My mom gets attacked. I stood there. I get kidnapped. What do? I stand there. Max is leaving. I stand there. Like, they made this point where she doesn't do anything, and then finally she stands up for herself. And you think maybe, like, the first time where she's trying to escape the kids, right? Like all the other kids. Maybe instead of getting jumped, I'm like, okay, maybe now it's her time to do a force back or a telekinesis. I'm like, okay, this is it. Nah, she gets knocked the fuck out. Okay, fine, whatever. The next time, it's like when her and Max are back and they're trying to escape, and he's like right in front of them. I'm like, okay, maybe now she'll awaken her powers. No, it's Will. He got powers. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool, but not her. And then the last time is like the last conference when Holly goes back. They're in the cave, right? And like he's trying to relive his memory. He's really hurt. And Holly goes back to look at him, and she's like, oh my God, he's in the fucking cave. Like he's so close. And so it's like, maybe now she's like, there's nowhere to go. Like it's us and him. Maybe then she'll like awaken her powers. No. So
I don't know. I don't think they were meant to have powers, those kids.
But Mike also like said a bunch of things about opening dimensions. Her character, which she kind of did.
No,
she just went back. She just went back to that.
I'm not saying any of that because I'm mad with how her story went. I'm just saying I thought that was the expectation.
Right. Your expectations. Yeah. But speaking of the way
they were setting it up, I was like, oh, this could be really cool. That's just how my mind went. I was like, this could be really cool. And
I do agree that I think she'd be more. I think I did expect her to be more relevant.
Yeah.
Like not like as in how frequently she appeared in that season, which she did like way too much. Yeah. But like she didn't really do anything. Like, so what was the whole point of focusing on her? Mm-hmm.
She was like an exposition character.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's like we just got someone we already know and like.
Yeah. And I think Hollywood hit different if she was more relevant in other seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I literally did not remember they had a younger sister until I was like,
I know, right?
Who is this girl, bro?
Yeah. And you reminded me about the scene with when you said Max and Holly. Why does Max yap so much, bro? Just run to the fucking portal, dog.
Oh God, yeah, that's true.
Twice in one season where she just stood there, didn't go for the place. Like, this song ends, you know that, right, Max? Like, the song has duration.
So in the first one, that makes sense. In the first one, it makes sense. So when like she hears the song, she's going for it. That makes sense. The second one, when she's talking to Holly, I think Max understands that it's not the song already. It's like how she feels.
Yeah.
So she has to explain that to Holly to give her hope, and that's why. And that's why they have that long talk. But to your point, if it was me and I'm stuck there for 2 years, I'm booking it. I don't give a fuck if I know Vecna's not coming, which they know at that point, right? Like they can't get her at that point. But it's just like, dog, I don't care. Holly, here's what you gotta do: find it within. Like, I'm sorry that your portal has you like gagged and like you look like you're sucking like mad dick right now. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm going back to my homeboy's arms right now. Good luck. Like, I'll see you later. Like,
also, if I was Holly,
season 4, like, oh my God, go on.
Yeah, if I was Holly in that scene, I would feel so fucking betrayed, bro. I'd be like, what do you mean that's your body and I can't go through that portal? Moving through all that.
Wait. You dragged me here for you?
Yeah, right. That Max genuinely sounded like a villain for that split second where she was like, "You have to stay here because you can't go through that."
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, "Bro, that looks like Max. What about Holly?" I really thought Max would be like, "All right, look for yours."
Yeah. And Spider, you were gonna say something?
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, like,
Spud.
That's crazy, man. Damn. No, I was gonna say, like, I mean, Yeah, I know the season 5 was like, oh yeah, it's not actually the music. It's like like what's in here, your connection with people. But didn't season 4 have a whole point on like how music was important?
Yeah,
I think
Isn't that like counterintuitive then,
yeah,
or like
but
contradictory?
the only reason they can rewrite that, which I don't say this is it, is just like at the time she didn't have anything more important to like connect her to the music. If that makes sense. But
I guess it kind of expanded on the music thing. Like music was something that connected you, but I guess love can also do it.
It was music at first, but it was because her love for the music is probably my thing or whatever the fuck, it's bullshit. I don't know. It's plot.
Damn, bro, you're chugging that shit.
Yeah. Facts.
He gotta stay up, bro.
He do.
It's true. Yeah, just a lot of plot holes. I don't know, just very, very, very flawed.
Yeah, I wish I knew where the suitcase came from that Vecna opened.
Okay, so to my point about the negative, I would say, is as a casual Stranger Things fan, I really don't appreciate the fact that I'm missing knowledge and like canon material that's actually
the play, right?
That's actually needed to the story.
Oh yeah,
and it's because of the play. And you're telling me I have to go buy extra tickets for whatever,
that pissed me off
whatever, just to learn that Henry Creel is like a vessel, and then I get like the reveal. I mean, I don't know the exact thing, but basically a lot of this, like that backstory with the suitcase and everything, is explained in the play. So like a lot of people are saying like, there are a lot of people saying like the theory that like Henry is a vessel, like Will, right? It was going out forever, is because of this play. And I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. How are you guys connecting these dots? There's knowledge I didn't fucking know about, bro. Like, it's super annoying.
Dude, is Spider frozen?
Oh wait.
I couldn't notice at first.
I couldn't tell.
Yo, there, hello.
I thought he was just that smooth.
Yeah, dude, same. Let me message him. Hey. I wanted to talk about the epilogue.
Yeah.
The 40-minute epilogue?
Yeah. I honestly prefer a really long epilogue. Like, I like to see what happens to people and they expand on it.
I think a long epilogue is good if you actually tell us what the fuck's going on. I think it's a bunch of fucking nothing.
I thought it was cute. And especially, I would have said the ending was not good if that scene with everyone putting away the Dungeons & Dragons book and then Mike looking at Holly and the kids and kind of remembering that hit me, because I think we can all relate to that in a way, right? There's moments where I look back to back 5 years ago, right? Like in 2020, us playing COD, and I get sentimental about it. And that's a moment that so many people can relate to, and I think it was beautifully done. That specific scene was beautifully done.
I really like the whole Dungeons and Dragons scene in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
from start
the storytelling part.
That's one of my favorite ways to do it.
Yeah,
it's just they could have cut most of the epilogue before that out, in my opinion, and just expanded on the ending part of Mike going into their stories. Because I love when they do that broad, but specific storytelling of this. It's clearly about Mike and Lucas and Max, but your characters go away, have 5 kids, have love, that's sick. And then we get to see it in flashbacks or black and white. I love stuff like that, but just expand on that is all I want, basically. And then another thing is give us more characters, bro. What's her name? Rockin' Robin. We get her. She's the one narrating the epilogue in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Is she dating her girl? What happened to her girl?
That's another thing, bro.
Last time we saw her, she was fucking kidnapped by the military, bro. With Max. Max is okay.
How did they get free?
Where are she? Where
Right?
is she?
Oh my god, yeah.
What? Like
It's
I'm
like,
just...
oh, L died, so we're just gonna gloss over all the other things real quick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy, honestly. But yeah, that's all I got for the epilogue.
Dude,
But
for me, one thing, a lot of the evidence that Mike brought up was really good points, right? Like
yeah.
that's what's actually happened. One thing for me that makes it seem like it was also a fairy tale is the waterfall, because he also talks about how unrealistic to live in a place like that,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that she was there with the waterfalls,
Makes sense.
makes it very, very like fictional that
Yeah.
he's saying. But I don't know, that I do like the ending that they kind of left it up to interpretation. I mean, I know some people want concrete endings, but for me, I was like,
I was fine with
in a
it,
way,
but
yeah, they chose the safe route too.
I love
It's
that
like,
type of
hey,
story writing too. Like, hey, I love
yeah,
a pin like that. That's good. So
yeah,
but
yeah, man. But dude, they hit the sentimental mark really well with the
Yeah.
epilogue part, especially like the rooftop scene. It was a little corny, but it was good. Again, it was something that you can relate to with your friends. And
Mm.
I think those are the moments where I really enjoy, and I think they really hit that really well. And think,
with Jonathan and
yeah, Nancy and
Yeah,
stuff.
Nancy, Robin, Steve.
Yeah, Robin's always talking. She's so fucking horny, bro. She's always talking about like
Dude, yeah.
sex and shit, which I wish they didn't add that much. But
Steve hears that all the time, and he still goes in, right, Steve? Like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
Dude, for real.
yo, you guys seen that edit of Will, talking to Mike going up the radio tower? And he's like, "We can still be friends, right?" And then Mike's like, "No, not friends.
Oh, and it has that like the
Best friends."
fixture.
You know the part, that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an edit on Instagram. It's so funny. I'll send it to you guys. He's like, Will's like, we can still be friends, right? Mike just goes, "No, not friends." And it just cuts to the next scene. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. It's the funniest shit ever, man.
Bro, yes. Oh my god.
He knew what he was doing. Mike knew what he was doing with that. So fucking funny. Byler.
Oh my god, no, the fucking.
A lot of people are
Bruh.
crying right now because Byler wasn't canon.
Fuck them.
Fuck
bro.
them, yeah.
They can't watch a TV show, bro. Oh my god.
I thought it was super obvious that Mike's not into him like that.
Bro,
Yeah.
why can't two guys just be friends, bro? Like,
I actually like that they did that. The fact that, hey, I'm gay, I like you, but we can be friends. Like
Mhm.
I think it was more. Yeah,
it's just fandoms of certain like media
Yeah.
just takes that too far, bro. And it's like, dog,
Mhm.
they are friends. Like, it's just because the media shows them being really good best friends. It's like doesn't mean they want to fuck, bro. Like, relax, bro.
yeah.
Like, I can
Yep.
think of like
Yep.
3 of them off the top of my head that like they're a strong fan base to tell you like, nah, these characters are banging, and that's crazy to me, bro. Or they want,
I mean, like, I feel like they did that like
or they
really well
want
with
them
Robin
to
and
bang.
Steve, and they
I like-
and the fans were cool with that, you know.
Yeah. Fucking Dekugo.
It's different. It's different because
Deku.
that's a girl. Yes, that's one of them. That's
Deku
one
and
of them.
Bakugo.
Deku and Bakugo is one of them. Gojo and Geto is one of them.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's right.
And then Finn and Jake, I've seen a lot online.
No,
People want
what?
Finn and Jake, bro.
Dog, that's a dog.
crazy. That's his brother. It's his brother. Like,
Oh, that's bruh. Come on, what are we doing here?
like,
What are we
that's
doing here?
saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's actually ridiculous.
Also, Lucas went up in the ranks for me as one of my characters. I just like that guy. I don't know.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, something about him. I like him. Yeah.
Oh. Bro, he did more than Mike this season, so
That's true.
That's your brother, dude.
Alright. Got me there.
Anything else? I think I cleared everything in my notes.
Okay. I feel like we dogged it for a little bit. Do you have positives?
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly,
Dustin and Steve for sure.
But huh?
Dustin and Steve, man, like just their Rickens. I mean, like
okay.
Dustin's character arc like it was not the prettiest at first, but it grew over time. He resolved it with Steve, and that their reconciliation scene was like really sweet, especially like when the ladder fell,
Yeah.
like that was just a really nice moment.
Yep.
Seeing their bond after the rest, like the following episodes, and like their ending scene where we see like in Mike's narration, just them still being tight buddies. You know what I mean? Like that was really fun to see. I'm very happy. That made me really happy.
Of course. They couldn't kill him off, so he better be used to have good moments like that. Let me tell you. But Suzy, you have anything to say, or Scorpio, before I give a little speech?
Oh, another speculation thing that I saw people talking about was the Stranger Things D&D cover thing at the very end of the movie that they showed. Do you think that's what Mike was working on as a writer?
Oh, his like campaign.
Oh,
yeah, that he made.
Maybe
because he said he was gonna tell our story, but not the real story because he can't.
Yeah, I just figured he was like telling an actual story, like a storybook.
Yeah, same. I thought he was like writing a book or something.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I think the D&D thing's just because
I thought it was a cosmetic thing.
Yeah, Stranger Things always tied into Dungeons and Dragons. So that's.
But then there were people talking about it. There were people talking about how like Mike went on to make like a D&D book about the thing that happened.
I could definitely see that. Like that can definitely make sense too. But
it'd be pretty cool.
I think that's just like a headcanon type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the intention, but it's definitely a possibility.
It's a headcanon type of thing. That's the message of this video or Stranger Things. A lot of it is headcanon things, man.
All right. So basically, for season 5 of Stranger Things, I'm gonna have to give it an overall rating of like a 7 out of 10. I think like it didn't blow me away out of the water every episode, and it didn't make me want to turn it off. So for those two reasons, it doesn't get a 10 or a 1 at least. But I think the main issues I have with Stranger Things, as you guys heard, are the plot holes. It didn't make sense, and the main one for me is just, I guess, high expectations. I am just, as an individual, I'm very much online. I'm following anything I'm interested or slightly interested in. I'm gonna watch a lot of it, like a lot of media about it. Okay, so like for the past couple weeks, Stranger Things have been all over my media. I've heard what the directors have been hyping up about it. I've heard other people hype up this. I've seen like people go back and forth on stuff. So maybe that also leads into my expectations. But
for sure.
But it also doesn't fucking help when the directors say the second to last episode's gonna be a tearjerker, and it's probably and it makes the whole cast had to stop the cast reading for an hour and wipe our tears because it's so emotional and it's a tearjerker. Dog, all that happened, Will came out as gay. what are we talking about?
Oh yeah.
What are we talking about here?
It's no, they said it was going to be like a dark Christmas too. Like when Volume 2 came out, they're like, "Oh, it's going to be a dark Christmas for you." Dude, nothing fucking happened in Volume 2.
No one died.
Yeah.
That sounds homophobic, saying it's going to be a dark Christmas about someone coming out. If you think about
it. So right. But that's just my point. Is like, I'm just reading all that, so my expectations was through the roof. You guys heard what I thought about Holly and all that, so that's where my mind was going. It was underwhelming, so that's like my whole thing. It was just very underwhelming. So maybe I'll give you a rewatch now that I'm whelmed and just like take it as it is, if that makes sense. But for now, it's just disappointing to me. But the thing that I've always liked Stranger Things for is moments and characters, which I think what they do best. Not necessarily the overarching plot, but like Billy. I loved all of Billy. The actor was cool. The character was cool. His small plot, like his small backstory, everything was cool. Even how he went out was kind of cool. Like, and then later we get to see him. He still influences Max. That's a cool character. They did well. What Spider said earlier, Dustin and Steve's relationship since the very beginning, the best thing of Stranger Things in my opinion. Another thing is just love. I really like love that Will's mom has for Will. Like all of season one, it's all her love for her son. I love Mike's relationship to Elle. I love Luke, especially season five. Lucas to Max, like he refused to put her down. You know, like the whole like that whole chase thing when he was eating her body, he refused. They're like, dog, turn off the music. I'd rather fucking die to turn off this music. You got me fucked up. Like that's my dog. You know that as Scorpio said, that's my brother.
Bruh.
But so I've always thought they do moments well, and I think like me personally, I wish I want to learn from this because I don't want to do that. I don't want to make these mistakes that they're doing. As Scorpio said, I think they have these moments. Let's just use that scene like with Lucas and Max, right? They're like, we want this scene where Lucas is badass with him holding Max um and they have to escape these demodogs, and it's the four of them. They're cornered, and Lucas has an epic scene of defending his girl, so we show his love. Meanwhile, they get saved by what's her name, Karen Wheeler, right? That's the scene. Well, let's work out the scene a little more. Let's work out how why is it Karen? How did Karen get there? How did they know Karen's gonna be there? How does Karen blow like perfectly hit that shot? You know, like how do the Demodogs get that close and are that dumb? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying there's a couple things you can work out a little more, but the scene itself is sick. I really like the scene. But it's just like, work it out a little bit more, flesh it out a little bit. Same thing with like the final fight. The fight was cool. Did it make sense how they beat Vecna? Like Elle in a 1v1? No, not at all. But hey, they did it. What's her name? Will's mom got an epic two-liner and chopped his head off.
Oh yeah,
that was cool, I guess.
Yeah,
but like the scene to get there, I don't know.
I get. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree.
So, for those reasons, I'm giving it above average, and it's gonna be a great rewatch. But it's definitely not up there with Game of Thrones and like top storytelling in my opinion. So for me, 6 out of 10.
You know what's funny about you say about rewatching it? I personally think it's gonna be worse rewatching it. Just because my biggest complaint about Stranger Things, I'll get into mine, I guess, is that it's very clear that they didn't have this whole like Vecna's backstory and like Vecna in general plan from season 1.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a lot of inconsistencies and like redundancy, like the whole Mind Flayer's plan about like taking over Billy's body and like the whole town. The fuck was that about?
Exactly. You don't need them if you have Vecna.
Yeah, just keep kidnapping kids. There's a lot of kids, you know.
That's true,
So like I think that's, but with what they had, right? Because they had to keep making it and grow the show.
Of course.
I think they did an okay job. I think they did what they can do with what they had.
Too, but it's just if they also claim that they thought about this since season 1. That's bullshit. If that's true.
I don't think they did though. I don't think they did.
But if they're making that claim that they did, they're like,
No, I don't think they're making that claim. I don't think they're making that claim.
I think they claimed that like they knew about the Upside Down's origins from the very beginning, and I think Vecna was like they're like, oh yeah, he was always going to be like
Vecna was the thing they always knew because for a bunch of their advertising things,
really,
no one could touch the number 1 or anything of that because they had plans and everything for it, so they knew what they're gonna do. Like it was always gonna be special.
New.
Like exactly, they did no shit.
Yeah.
They did no shit.
Yeah.
Like Funko asked them, like, can we make a 1 pop, especially with all those kids, like with 8 and stuff. They said no.
Yeah. Oh wow.
They said no.
Interesting. Yeah. So I guess it supports my stance where it's like they built it as they went on. Like you can really tell that they built it as they went on, and that's the ugly side of the show. But other than that, like I think they hit that mark of growing up and moving on really well in that epilogue. Without that scene, I don't think I would be as happy. Like I would be so disappointed. I would give it like 6 or 7 out of 10 for sure. Yo, dude. Yo, bro. At the same time, it's crazy, bro. Yo, leave that shit in 2025, bro. Come on. I might be leaning towards 7 out of 10. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say 7 out of 10.
Okay.
7 out of 10. Yep. Because I think you said a lot of the things that I had a problem with. The plot, like they had great moments, they had great characters. It's just how they get from each season to each season, each scene to each scene was just very kind of not very thought out too well. Yeah.
Damn, man. I mean, well, I think I'll definitely notice upon rewatch. It's kind of like what Scorpio was saying, like earlier back, like how. Well, actually, I think both of y'all were saying, like how, when you notice the gap, like if you let's say it's been a fat minute since you saw season 4, or the last time we saw was when it came out, which was in my situation. I last finished it when it came out, didn't rewatch it. Season 5, that time jump didn't really affect me as much as maybe someone that's been binging it back to back. I think upon rewatch, just the show overall, I'm probably gonna notice the quality, the changes, like how much better this season is, or this season, how these episodes, what they do with this character, what they fail to do with this character. I'm gonna notice that a lot more upon rewatch, and I think I'm gonna walk out of rewatching all 5 seasons a lot more critical than I am gonna be right now. Because right now I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's overall. I think it at the end of the day, kind of like what Hydra was saying, like it has its flaws, but there's a lot of good moments, and even like at the end of the day, I watched every episode. Into every episode, pulled me in, enticed me, made me want to watch the next one. And then when there was a gap, it made me want excited and anticipating for the next one.
Yep.
And if a show really like was failing at that, because there's been shows plenty of times where I've seen a season of something I love and it's just not hitting for me at all, and I like tune out of it completely. This, I was still sitting my ass down every single hour to watch the next episode. I got tickets to the movie theater to see this finale live. Or not live, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
With an audience, I can't just especially from what I've seen this past year. Like I can't give it anything lower than maybe a 6.5. But because of all the good moments, I do have to give it a 7.
That's fair.
And yeah, again, this might change. If I rewatch it, I might come out and be like, "Oh no, the season was a 4 or 5." But right now, it's a 7. It's solid.
That's not bad.
Flawed but solid.
I think 6 and 7 are very good in like ratings.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a pause. Relax.
Earlier you guys didn't notice, but like when Hydra was saying something, he went like this.
Oh, I did, yeah.
And I went like this. No one noticed. I'm like, I'm not gonna say.
It's because the numbers weren't said, boy. That's why.
Yeah.
I got boy, that bro really said boy.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's pretty much it for Stranger Things, if I'm not mistaken. But to wrap this whole thing up, I just have one question, and I think the only one who can answer this is Spider. But I don't know if you've seen it. That's all, Scorpio. That's the only reason. But please, I still want your input if you have. I've seen some things online, and I just don't agree. So I just want your opinion on it. Okay. The kids from Stranger Things, the main group of kids. Do you think they are surviving Pennywise from Welcome to Derry?
I never seen Welcome to Derry, but I've seen it movies.
Then let's just say from It Chapter 1. But I will say, Scorpio, if you haven't seen Welcome to Derry, he's on demon time.
You should watch Welcome to Derry. It's really good.
Like, he's a lot.
Is it good?
Yes,
it's really good. I think the way I see Welcome to Derry is the first episode started pretty strong, but then there's kind of like a hiccup in the middle, like where like it slows down, and like it's still good, mind you, but like you can feel yourself maybe like slowing down a little, maybe not like being in a rush to binge. Last like 3, especially the last 2 episodes, are fucking amazing. Really good.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It might scratch that Stranger Things itch. You know what I mean?
It is really good, yeah. And there's gonna be.
I miss when they were kids.
They're gonna renew it too. Like there's gonna be another 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, because saying I don't think our Stranger Things kids have it in them. If I'm being honest, I
agree. I don't think they'd survive Pennywise.
Honestly, I think the only reason why the kids in Stranger Things was even able to put up a fight was because it was very scientific based.
Yes.
Right? It was science. Dustin was really good at science, so he was able to deduce a lot of things. because Pennywise is a straight up like
killer
celestial being.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Like he's like a god.
True, yeah.
The other thing I want to say that I think the main thing is that Stranger Things only Will was really attacked by Vecna, right? Like it was really only Will, and they were all trying to work to save Will. And yes, they had to face these dogs and all this, but that was real. They can see it. Like it wasn't in their mind. With Pennywise, he's literally in all of their minds. Like there's no escaping that. Like I can only imagine Dustin like seeing like having a nightmare, like a vision, like bro, Dustin's not coming back and being all happy go lucky after that.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if someone else needs the group needs each other to bounce off of like positive reinforcement. You know what I'm saying? Like if one person's down, someone else is gonna pick him up with like most likely Mike or Lucas or someone else. Just be like, no, like we gotta power through, like we got this. But if you're all facing like nightmare shit, I just don't think they're all gonna be prepared for that. Personally, it's gonna be too much for their D&D game to handle. Like it's gonna be the finale, but there won't be no like mates they could pull out from, bro. They're just fucked, bro.
True.
And I think Pennywise cooks Vecna too.
Oh yeah,
I think 100%.
So like in general, like I think it's gonna be really hard for the Stranger Things kids to be able to.
Yeah, I don't think they stand a chance against Penny or it.
The kids in Derry didn't even really win against them, bro. Like
they had to grow up to be able to face him. Yeah, or unless you're talking about Welcome to Derry.
Even then, like the it too. I don't want to spoil it for him, but like if I'm not mistaken, like something happens about that. But
that's true.
Did they mention like the It movies too?
Yeah,
vaguely, like a little bit in the finale. There's like a little there's a reference to the movies.
Cool. It's a prequel, right? Yeah,
it's a prequel.
Yeah, I heard it's really good, so I gotta watch.
Is it a prequel?
Ooh, interesting.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, it's like it's an omniquel,
Omniquel.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Let's just say,
I don't think so. I just made it up.
Let's
That's
just
pretty
say
good.
Pennywise smokes Vecna, bro, for this.
Yeah.
For sure.
For this reason alone, bro. Especially since he's a vessel for the Mind Flayer, bro. He's gonna have the Mind Flayer wishing for mercy, bro. Oh my god. Like
Mind Flayer versus Pennywise, that one I'm not sure. I don't know about that, because I mean, like, it depends on what form. If it's like Shadow Mind Flayer, I don't know. But corporeal Mind Flayer definitely would not stand a chance.
Pennywise is just those 3 balls of light. He's those dead lights. That's his like form, and he can't really die. We don't really know that the Mind Flayer can die, but we've seen it get hurt several times. You know, and the stuff it can do compared to the stuff that Pennywise can do is just not the same in my opinion.
That's true. Yeah.
Especially because Pennywise can take any form. Think of it this way: none of his soldiers are touching Pennywise. The only one who could maybe put up a fight would be Vecna. And Vecna, I think, is getting washed 10 toes down. Like
big time.
Like I don't think it's close.
I agree, bro. Big time, dude.
Facts.
All right. Is that it?
I think that's it. All right, guys.
Okay.
This video has been extremely long. It's been over an hour. Thank you so much for watching. You're watching Nitride. It is January 2026. We're gonna try to keep this roll going, okay? But Stranger Things as a whole was just rated. Thank you so much for listening. I'm HydraRex.
I'm Sprite 14.
I'm Scorpypoo.
You're watching Nitride. Have a good night. Peace out.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Oh, his camera's like loaded now.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh man, that's funny.
Is Spider frozen? The fucking pause. We both look at him.
Failed to start camera.
Oh my god.
What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna text him.
There.
Oh, he's back.
Dude, okay, there we go.
That,
me see.
that was hilarious. Oh my god.
That was funny.
Damn, was that actually frozen?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
But you were frozen in like you were frozen in like a emotion where you were listening.
Was that like
Yeah.
this?
No, you were like it just looked like you were listening, man, the entire time.
Yeah, so we're like, oh, you listening?
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I stutter while lecturing, and they go, I'm like, dude, it pisses me off, man. Seriously.
That's funny.